See those little black boxes? They're called telephones. I'm gonna let you on a little secret about these telephones. They're not gonna dial themselves, okay? Without you, they're just worthless hunks of plastic. Like a loaded M16 without a trained Marine to pull the trigger. And in the case of the telephone, it's up to each and every one of you, my highly trained Stratonites, my killers who will not take no for an answer, who will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or... Let me tell you something. There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich, fine. Because at least as a rich man, when I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo wearing a $2,000 suit and a $40,000 gold watch.
What's happening, guys? I hope you're all well, and if you haven't guessed by the thumbnail, the title and the clip, today we are going to be talking about the $40,000 gold Tiger 1000 professional from the film Wolf of Wall Street. So I know a lot of you are saying it already, and yes, it's true. This is not a $40,000 gold watch. It is probably about an $800 watch, and it's not gold, it's gold plated. But I'm going to tell a story about this watch. I think it's really, really cool. I love it. We've got this in the Treasures of Time collection, and I don't know, I'm attracted to this because of the movie. I love the film Wolf of Wall Street. I think it's a wicked film. It's entertaining. I don't know how factually correct all of it is, but the moral of the story is don't do things the wrong way, else you end up in jail. I can relate to that. Take from it what you want to take from it, but I love the film. I think it's very inspiring and a really cool story. So if you haven't seen it after watching this video, go and watch it. I think it's a really cool film. But this watch, so in the film Wolf of Wall Street, if you haven't seen it, he's a very flashy character. He's got lots of money, and he's driving around in Ferraris, Lamborghinis, gold watches, etc. So Leonardo DiCaprio portrayed Jordan Belfort in the film, and Leonardo DiCaprio is in contract with Tag Heuer, basically making him unable to wear any other watch brand as far as I'm aware. And when they were writing the film, Jordan Belfort, he wore a gold Rolex Submariner, I believe, which is worth about $40,000. And the production crew wanted to get something that represented a Rolex, and they looked for something in the Tag range that was very similar. Now, I don't know in the film if they plated this watch or there was an actual series of the Tiger 1000 Professional plated in gold. However, I've really struggled to find one, and I'll talk to you a bit more about this later on in the video. So to the best of my knowledge, they used a gold-plated Tag Heuer Professional 1000 to give the impression of the gold Rolex. There's not many reviews on this on YouTube, and I've seen one saying that they thought the production team put it in the movie to portray a fake Rolex, and that's how the character was, and he wouldn't be wearing a real Rolex. He was pretty much faking it until he made it. But I don't think that's the case. I think at the time he had plenty of money coming in, and he genuinely was wearing a $40,000 gold Rolex, and they had to just find something that resembled that gold Rolex, and I think that's the reason behind it. Now, on to the story of the watch. I love the film. I think it's a brilliant film, and I even love the way he wears the watch in the film. If you look at it, it's very loose on his wrist, and again, the same with this. I've got it so it's quite loose on the wrist, almost like a bracelet, not a watch. And after seeing the film, I decided I want one. So I went online, as you do, to try and find one, and I tell you now, there isn't any, right? Or if there is, it's ones that have been gold plated in the past, or they came like that. I still can't find out whether or not they were stock gold, but the ones I see are very, very beat up. This watch is around about 30 years old, so actually finding a gold-plated one that's in good nick is hard. So we looked around, couldn't find anything. I did see there's some completed listings on eBay. Not recently either, I'm talking within the last 2 or 3, 4 years. And there was nice ones, there was a couple of nice ones that had sold for about $3,500. So it made me wonder, are they actually being made? Are these custom jobs? So we're working very closely with a horologist at the moment, and we're going to get him on the show at some point as well. So we're going to do like a watch special, but we're working with him, and I asked him the question. I was like, can you make me one of these? If I get one that's stainless steel, can we plate it? Can we get it serviced? Can we get it looking nice? And that is exactly what we did. So this project has been going on now for around about a month, and we've had a couple of teething problems with it, but we've managed to iron out all the problems. There's a couple of part issues as well. We were struggling with parts, but we got there in the end. So I think this is a superb watch. I love it. It's not like a Rolex by any means, and I don't get the same feel when I'm wearing this to when I'm wearing my Rolexes. I've got 2 Rolexes currently, and I've got a Submariner and a Datejust, and they just feel sturdier and more of a watch. But I just like the prop aspect of this, the movie and the story behind it. It's a stunning example. I'll show you again, and you can have a look at it. But it's absolutely beautiful timepiece. It's a piece of history. Like I say, we're not in the same realms as Rolex and your top brands, but it's still a really nice watch. And in the UK, it's worth about £3,000. So guys, they are absolutely stunning. Have a look, see what you think. Pop it in the comments down below if you liked it. And if you want more watch videos, we will do some more watch videos for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit of a short one. I'll be back for another video in a few days. I love you all. Take care. Peace out.